on up here, muscles.
Yes.
All right, so this is the heart of a universal joint. You can swivel this way, you can swivel this way. Gives you that articulation, right, for the shaft to go through suspension motion, whatever.
Obviously, right?
But playing around with a little bit,
Crunchiness.
my diagnosis, yeah, this is the most unhappy one of the four.
For sure. This is like Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, and pop every time you turn it.
Yeah, now this one here is even more unhappy. And you can see first how it works. So here you've got some sort of outer casing. Inside of there is a whole series of little roller bearings.
Needle bearings, yeah.
And if all the surfaces are machined just right, it spins on there just nicely. You get all that swivel motion. Well, look at this. It's no longer round anymore.
And you can even see on this side, I noticed when you were looking at it, look how hot it got. Just the heat on the cap coming through. It looks like literally somebody welded it on the inside.
So you can have serviceable and non-serviceable U-joints. So a lot of times you'll have a Zerk fitting somewhere on here.
Sure.
And you can squirt grease in there. And you can see these sort of cross-shaped drillings in there, and it'll squirt grease up and pack these full of grease, right? And you can push dirt out and stuff and really get these things lubricated.
Yeah, and this is why I like this brute force from SKF. Now, those passageways that he talks about, those things actually weaken the U-joint. Well, with SKF, they've kind of eliminated that whole journal or that passageway. All right, you have a lot thicker, a lot more meat, if you will.
Yeah, the nice thing is it's serviceable because you don't want your truck sitting in here not making you money. Right? You can just give it a little squirt of grease every so many thousand miles, keep on rolling. So they've moved the grease fitting to the end here so they can still lubricate, but they've taken away this big stress concentration right here, so it makes the whole part a lot stronger. But they also use high-strength, heat-treated steel.
And even the rubber on the outside.
Yeah, because you get a lot of applications where you're spending a lot of time either in salt and corrosive areas or in the mud and the dirt. So these are nitrile versus kind of a traditional cheaper rubber, so it's going to last for a whole lot longer time. So let's start to pop this guy apart, and we'll show you a couple methods on how to push this out and properly get one in. So close. Oh, look at that. Nice. Look at that. All right, so we got that clip out, so we can get the other side out, and then we can start pushing a little bit. So follow along with us.
Gotcha.
Ta-da. Now these cups here, they're pressed in both sides with a little bit of interference fit. Now you can use a hydraulic press and press this through. That's pretty nice too. Or your local shop, you can typically rent one of these for free or for a couple bucks.
Yeah.
And we can just run this guy down, press it out, push the other side, and we're halfway there.
Okay.
What do we got? What do we got?
Sweet.
It's coming out?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now that's what you call surgery with an impact gun.
Yes, exactly. And while you're performing surgery, always good to have some Scotch-Brite in there to clean up the limbs of your drive shaft.
Make sure you don't have any burrs or anything in the way. And you can see the old one versus the new U-joint. A lot more material in here. You can see the black oxide coating will keep it from corroding or any issues down the road. And they come pre-packed with grease and oiled nicely in the package so you get no rusting up. You're ready to install. So as soon as he gets this cleaned up, we'll start pressing it in just like we pressed it out. Get that thing on the lift, get back in the truck, and we'll see you back here in a minute. We're gonna take a break.